Welcome to The Wall. In today's video, we'll see how women, after hitting the wall, end up alone and bitter, turning into Karens. We'll discuss how a woman accuses her neighbor of shady dealings just because he owns a Rolls-Royce, and how another shameless neighbor gets angry when her neighbor changes his Wi-Fi password. We want to invite you to smash that like button and help us reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year to get our first plaque. That's the only support we ask from you, man. Add your grain of sand to the movement. Share your experiences in the comments for any man who might need them. And without further ado, let's get started.
I am 41 years old, single, without kids, living in a van outside my mom's house. But I'm on the next chapter of my life. I'm currently building a tiny home next door, like literally next door to my mom. This is my tiny home I'm building, and it's literally next door to my mom's house. This is my mom. Mom, you happy that I'm moving next door?
Yeah.
The look on the mother's face is more of pity than happiness. I want to highlight the double standard in society. When women are asked what a loser man is, they always say something like a man who lives with his parents. If this had been a 41-year-old man, childless, living in a van in his mother's yard, everyone would call him a loser. But because it's a woman, you see comments praising her as some kind of hero. That's a loser, 41 years old, no kids, divorced, didn't manage to give that lady any grandchildren, and now has to live in her yard instead of being married and bringing the kids to their grandmother on weekends. Maybe that would wipe that pitiful look off her face. I'm not mocking her because this is sad. I'm pointing this out so people can see the number of women who fall by the wayside. Women who end up homeless or living in a tiny room in their parents' house. Feminists omit this and just say, be strong and independent, but not all of them succeed. That's why many smart women find a beta provider or a husband who can secure their financial future through marriage in exchange for giving him children and intimacy. But others fail again when they follow the divorce trend, only to end up like this woman, at the wall, because the wall doesn't forgive.
Car out here,
What? Which one?
the Rolls Royce.
Yeah,
How old are you?
I'm 21.
And you own a Rolls Royce?
Like, what's wrong with that?
Like you're younger than my grandkid.
Okay.
Like you're doing some dodgy business or something. Is that how you afford it?
I beg your pardon?
Well, look, car like this. You know, I mean, it's a bit grand, isn't it, for a 21-year-old?
Okay. Excuse me, are you touching my car?
Yeah. Well, it's
Why?
not very nice, but you must be doing something dodgy to own a car like that at your age.
What do you mean I'm doing something dodgy?
Well, you know,
No,
You're only
no, I
just
don't know.
you're only just out of nappies, really. You've got a Rolls Royce.
Alright, love, well, and what's your point?
Well, I just think you must be doing something dodgy.
Is that sound coming from you, love?
It's me. You know, I mean, I live round here and it's
Okay.
respectable.
Yeah, and what's wrong with me living here?
Well, I just want to know how a kid like you can afford a car like that.
Well, what I want to know is how a woman like you can't afford that.
Well, I wouldn't really want one, to be honest, but
Well, I do want one. Well, I did want one, and I've got one, and that's how I got it, love.
still seems dodgy to me.
Well, it's not dodgy, love. It's what seems dodgy is you coming here and then asking like why have I got it? Like it's none of your business.
How'd you get the money?
What do you mean? I worked for it.
But you have to see things to believe them. It's true that there are nosy people in this life. Why does it matter to her that this young man has a Rolls-Royce? Envy is a powerful feeling. And then she says, "You're younger than my grandson. How is it possible that you have a car like this?" Who knows? Maybe he's smarter than your grandkids and knows how to make money. What you're looking at here is a nosy Karen who lives like a security camera, always watching what the neighbors are doing. And there are many envious people like that who think that anyone with money must be doing something wrong. It's the mentality of the poor, while some people know different businesses or offer services that allow them to make a lot of money. But let's move on to the second part.
What sort of work do you do?
None of your business. That's what kind of work.
Well, if you can't tell me what sort of work you do, it must be something dodgy.
Why is it?
Because if it was something normal, you could
What, I can tell you.
tell me what you did for a living.
Well, but the thing is, yeah, love, yeah, it's none of your business.
Just looks dodgy to me.
Yeah,
Car
but it's
like
not.
that. I don't know, 100 grand something?
Yeah, well, 200.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, bloody hell indeed.
Do you know, there's some people who can't afford to eat, and you've got a car like that at your age.
Well, that's great for them. I can eat. And I can also drive a 200 grand car. Look and get them.
And there's always the moralistic speech. You have money while others don't. Maybe this man works harder than others. Maybe he works smarter. There could be 1,000 reasons. But the truth is, she doesn't care how this man got his car. This is a Karen neighbor who just wants to know how he does his business, probably to go and tell her grandkids. That's what she really wants to know, which is why she starts with this shady business talk. I would have told her to get off my property. There's nothing worse than having a woman at the wall as a neighbor. Everything bothers her. Since she has no one to argue with at home, she starts picking fights with the neighbors, snooping into their lives, or going to their house like she's part of the neighborhood committee. She just wants to cause trouble out of selfishness. That's why the wall doesn't forgive, because it leaves them alone and bitter.
It's funny because it's true.
I'm on the board, along with another board member.
Would you like to see that?
No, we're well aware.
I've said it once, I'll say it a million times. If you hate HOAs but you live in one, you need to run for the board of directors. The only reason these kinds of controlling freaks get on the board is usually by default because of two reasons. First of all, people that hate HOAs don't run for the board, so therefore the only types of people that usually run for the board are people that are crazy control freaks. The second reason, most residents don't attend their HOA board meetings or elections for board members. So at the very least, you should show up to those HOA meetings if you live in an HOA. Otherwise, you probably shouldn't be complaining too much when the overpowering, crazy Karens get the position of power. But I'm speaking from experience. I've been the president of my HOA for a year now. It's pretty damn easy. It's like maybe 3 hours of work per month because I'm actually doing it the right way. Let the management company handle most of the stuff. I just have to say yes or no to certain decisions. Just don't let the power-hungry people take the positions of power. It's not that hard.
Absolutely. When one of these single and bitter Karens rises to power, it becomes hell for everyone. Give a narcissist power, and you'll see how they turn into a dictator. That's exactly what happens. They immediately want to make rules and control your property as if it were theirs. This is why people move out. The neighborhood becomes a nightmare. Just imagine coming home tired, only to have some woman, just because she's on the neighborhood committee, come and start a fight at your house. I'd immediately tell her to get off my property. Take this advice, man. Don't let one of these Karens take over the neighborhood committees because if you're a man, you'll be her target. But watch the next video. I promise you'll get a good laugh out of it.
Has changed your Wi-Fi password because I was doing some work and it's nothing. I got logged out. I thought it was funny, but can I have your new one, please?
So wait, Shady, why do you want my Wi-Fi? I'm a bit confused.
Well, why do I want it? Well, when I moved in and I came in for coffee, and you were very welcoming with your mum and everything, and you said make yourself at home. So when you went to make my tea, I made myself at home. I took a picture of your Wi-Fi password and everything that you got there, and it was great. I've been using it ever since because I've started doing some work remotely from home, and of course, when I log in, it's great. I mean, it's fabulous, and I was really surprised that I could have it. So I've been using it
Wait,
ever since, and that's what
wait, Shirley, you're telling me, wait, you moved in when November, that's about 5, 6 months ago. So you've been stealing my Wi-Fi. Is that what you're saying?
no. Why would you say I was stealing it? You let me have it. You said,
No.
hang on a second. That's not nice. I mean, you were so welcoming when I first moved in. Don't say stealing. That's really not nice. It really hurts my feelings. No, you made me welcome. So, of course,
Okay, so what do you call it then?
I've been using your password because I did. I mean, I was in the house, you making me coffee, and I saw your sticker. I thought, oh, lovely. Make myself work at home. So I did. I took your Wi-Fi thing, and I've been using that as a neighbour would. I mean, I even given it to Jim when his broke down. And I said, well, I've got Tim's one here. You can borrow.
Even to live off others, you need to have talent. I'm telling you, people today have no shame. She saw that they welcomed her, and somehow she thought that included their Wi-Fi, so she felt right at home stealing it. I can't stop laughing at the audacity of this woman. Even to be a shameless person, you need talent. She set up her business using her neighbor's internet and even took the liberty to share it with another neighbor. But you can't make this stuff up. She didn't just settle for using it herself. She set up a business and even shared it. But I wouldn't let that woman in my house again. Who knows, she might empty my pantry after I say welcome, or clone my credit card, or tap into my electricity. As she says, don't use that ugly word steal. It hurts my feelings. You know, stealing is now a hobby, and on top of that, she knows what's going on in other neighbors' houses. Like I said, even to be shameless, you need talent. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, the questions are for you. What do you think of the neighbor who steals Wi-Fi as a hobby? What would you have said if a Karen neighbor asked you where you got your car, implying you're involved in shady business? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your support means the world to us and motivates us to create more content. Stay tuned for the next exciting video from the wall.